Hello, good evening. Greetings from the UK. Here we are with another attempt at completing some tilt brush stuff. We're doing Flash. It's been on for a little while now. I'm looking forward to completing it. Just opening up my chats. That one. Let's just start so. I need to get a couple more images because I realized I've got the old suit there, over there. I've got the new suit here, so I just need to make sure that I've got a better guideline. Okay, so this can go. Don't need that for now. This probably needs a refresh. It might take a little while. Pretty sure we're live. We have a bit of delay. Right, I'm just gonna check this very quickly. Make sure that it's all okay. Hey Basad, I'll be right back. Just need to check something going on with the YouTube channel. So just double checking that it's broadcasting okay. Channel's broadcasting okay. So I'm see some of the problem. No worries for now. I'll give it a while, see if it fixes itself. Okay, switch the camera back. How's it going? I went to see Avengers yesterday, obviously, and it was pretty awesome. How are we gonna do this? What is the best way to do this? How are you doing anyways? All good? Yeah, good. As I was saying, we went to see Avengers yesterday, which was really cool. Today I went with the kids, with my daughter, to see Sherlock Gnomes, which was maybe not as cool, but it was fun. um, just a bit tired, to be honest, but really looking forward to just watch the. I had missed last week's episode of The Flash. I was watching it this week. I was watching it today, so I was like, let's see if I can get fired up for a bit of drawing. Seeing if I can finish this. Just getting this bit of the anatomy. I'm finding it quite hard to shape in the right way, and I'm struggling with my sensors. I think I'm gonna have to get a third one. Yeah, I mean, it's last week's episode it's just it's getting a bit stressful, to be honest. It's like, oh, you mean Avengers? That's what you mean. You probably put up to date with Flash. Avengers is I really liked it. I can't tell you much because it's full of spoilers. But all I say is that it's just pretty epic. Lots of stuff going on, lots of worlds. Pretty impressive. Yeah. Yeah, it's very good. Leaves you with a lot of questions, as usual. I'm thinking if I should cheat again here with a capsule. That's a pill. No, you stay there. We need, no, not the poly library. We need, where am I? Guides, that one. I see that helps a bit. Is that too much? Yeah, I think I'll be investing on another sensor soon. One thing I find is that the one that Amazon sells is in the UK, comes from the US, so it sells it through the global store. It already comes with taxes and everything, but it's just annoying that it has to come from outside, you know. And it's the same price as if you bought the sensor from the Oculus store, which in theory comes from the UK. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think if you haven't, I haven't seen Black Panther to be honest, but it did feel like I was missing a really important bit. Same with, I mean, I have seen Thor Ragnarok, so that wasn't a problem. But if you haven't seen Thor Ragnarok or Black Panther, you should consider watching that first because they tie in very, very well. Okay, let's before we carry on with this bit, let's get the capsule back. I think it's getting there. Struggling a bit with the sensors again. Let's just move out somewhere else. Let's try there. I think it's because I get my head so close to it, you know. You go there. See, I think I want a bit of light coming from here for a while so I can figure my way around. Okay. Like somewhere from here. Yeah, so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of like that. right in the crotch. Let's get rid of those bits. Right, see if YouTube is now connecting. Where did I put chats? There we go, finally. Cool, thanks Basad. I can now see messages on the YouTube channel. Don't know what happened there. Okay. Let's get in there. Clean up some of these bits. That's not bad. Okay, there we go. Now let's see if we can wow. Might actually sit down, to be honest. Whoa. Don't get your head in the way, mate. I kind of like created him very low to the ground, so now I'm working on the ground. You can see that. Not sure if that's ideal, but too late now. We'll move him later. Oops. Okay, let's see if that works. Right. That's really bad. Where should I go? Should I get here? Maybe. Is that gonna help me? A bit closer, maybe. Maybe I'm just too far. We need more light from underneath. So I can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's get a bit more carve in there, I think. Let's actually get a sphere. Let's get a little sphere, put it in there. Maybe, actually, I think we should still use capsule. It's a bit more elongated. See, getting a little bit closer seems to have helped all the jumpiness. Right. I'm scared of this bit. It's gonna take quite a lot of time. Okay. What is in there? Is that a line? I don't know what that was. Some weird lines. Right, I'm wondering if I should actually not waste any more time and move him up a bit so I can work on him a bit easier. He's got to work like this. Let's go for it. Let's hope this works. Let's hope this doesn't end up crashing the whole thing. I've been quite good at saving so far, but right now I haven't saved in these moments. Okay, I think we picked up everything. Okay, here we go. Arise! Right, is he in the way of anything? No. Okay, that should be a bit better. There will be more space to work on underneath. Where's the base? The base is here. Yeah, should be enough. Cool. There we go. Can I use this? No, not right now. No, maybe in a moment for here. I think his body generally looks proportionate. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. Do I need you? I don't think I need you. You can go away. There we go. Okay. So we should be able to at least have the lowest common denominator here in terms of the thinnest part of the leg. Something. Let's actually make this really big. Something in there, kind of like that, and that kind of works. Well, let's give it a go. Hey Nixka, looking good, yeah? Thanks. Hope I want to get as much as I can tonight because I feel like this is dragging on a bit. I feel like I need to be a bit more savage with the way I do this. I'm not so delicate and so careful about it, and you know, the eyes and all that sort of stuff just took me a lot of time. I want to see if I can progress quite a lot. Since still rush isn't really a sculpting tool per se, you know, it's more like a painting tool. So we're gonna keep you here for now. Let's get rid of these bits. Let's get rid of you and you. Ooh. Whoops. Bigger. There. And you and you and you. So getting in the way now is just confusing me. You. You. I think that's good. Yeah, we're getting there. No, I've actually kind of just started. Have I done anything with it? Like, see, I'm concerned because I have a feeling I've lost some stuff. But I have the logo, and I'm sure that was the last thing I did. So I can't have lost anything. Just that I've let the kids do a bit of tail brushing, and I don't know if at some point I've let them load my sketch and whether they maybe raw on top of it or something. I'm not sure. Hopefully not. I don't feel like anything's missing, so it's fine. Alright, let's carry on with this bit here. Let's see how we're gonna do this bit. See, the foot I'm a bit worried about as well. I don't know how that's gonna work, but give it a go. I need to get this guy back in here, see him a bit more closely, see what I was trying to do. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, hopefully they haven't got rid of anything. Okay, right, I think I'm gonna take a seat for, although the moment I moved forwards, all this shuddering that I had earlier stopped happening, so I think this is a good place to be. So I'm going to get my chair, I think, and be a bit more comfortable. Really? Nice. Nice. Shame there wasn't anyone commenting. It'd be nice to have a chat. I think I need to see if there's a way to do kind of like an extension so that you can see who's you know, when people join your channel or something, you know. Whoops. Resetting. I mean, I could do an audible one, but yeah, I can't see who's following, if anyone started following me or anything, yeah. Unfortunately, I need to figure that one out. We need to get rid of those bits. Apologies to anyone from Pwning if I didn't say hi or anything. I wasn't being unsociable. And apologies to anyone else who has followed or joined or anything, and if I haven't said anything yet, make yourself known in the chat. And if you're on YouTube, same thing. I've got my chats here so I can see you. But I can only see your chats, I can't see anything else. Oh, what I need to do is put a chat bot. That's what I need to do. My chat bot will tell me. That's what I'll do next time. Right, we'll put more detail on that foot later, I think. For now, I think it's okay. The leg is horrendous. The leg needs a lot of work. I need to get an idea of why it's so much longer than when I did it the first time. See, that there I think is fine. And when I've done it here, it's not quite right. So let's sort that out a little bit. Yeah, Chavo will do it. Chavo will sort it out. El chatbot del 8. See, that might be a little bit better. If I can sort out some calves on this so that you can tell it's a leg. And there's some knee action going on in here. I'm gonna sit on my sofa for the time being. Hopefully you can still see everything in a normal way. And then I'll get my chair. Slightly out of my kind of like play area here, but it's all fine as long as I know where I am. Oops. See, the moment I moved away, all the shadowing came back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put things in the center. It should be somewhere around here. Checking my boundaries. And I'll be right back. I'm just going to just gonna get my chair. Right, we have a chair now. Just need to grab my controllers, switch my camera back, and now find my chair. Okay, let's move this down here. My chair is somewhere here. Right, here's where you need to be happy recording the stream because I'm gonna fall off the chair or something. Okay, here we are. Cool. Nice and comfy. Right, bring down the chats here and get rid of this message. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. Right. So where were we? Yeah, I think yeah, definitely wrong. let's cut it a bit there. Whoops. Oh, I didn't realize I'd done such a... Ah, that's better. Okay. Does it look a little bit better? A little bit better. Okay, so the way I did this before, let's see if we can replicate some of that. So we have one of these ones here. Let's get see if we can shape up something that will look like the food. I don't know, I don't think the square does it allow me to do? Yes, it allows me to do that. So I'll do this. Grab it like this. Like that. Hopefully I can grab it from there, stretch it out a bit. I should do this with the other one as well to make it look a little bit better. See if it works. Ah, that's the one that stretches, that's that. Okay, fine. So what we need to do is do that first and then stretch to the sides. Like that. So when you use this side, yeah, it seems to be working. It must have grabbed an edge. Okay, and then on this side, I'm gonna shrink it a lot so that it's just that part there. Kind of there. Okay. And then, this one here. Whoa. I'm not using the right, I'm not using the right one, that's why it's looking so bright. Ay. I hope I made that mistake somewhere else. I don't think so. So here, I make it very big, and I'm going to kind of draw. That's terrible. Okay. See if that's starting to take some kind of shape. It's the wrong way, isn't it? What an idiot. Okay, let's fix that. So a little bit better, at least in the right direction. We can correct some of that stuff as well. So some of this stuff here. There. Right, let's see. Probably some light on here. I can see what I'm doing. Let's get some light. Where's the light? Kind of there. A flash. I think we need a slightly longer foot there. Although, see from this angle, kind of looks alright. I almost want to rearrange the leg a little bit. Gonna grab this. Not like that. Looks tiny. Something like that, maybe. Still needs more. Any better? I think that might be closer. I need some guidelines, you know? Like, let's take this for instance. So kind of like the foot should be kind of close to the height of the head. So if I cannot take something like that, and then select it like that. The only problem is in doing this, I need to be very careful that I'm not resizing this element. So kind of there, you know, I think we're good. I think it will do in terms of, like, if I was looking for perfection, something I cannot achieve, it's probably impossible, but kind of like this one is as well. Okay, just the fact that it's bent, it just probably needs a little bit of, so that one is full foot. This one, it kind of needs a bit more, I think, elongation here, a bit of flattening here. We need to fix that here. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Feedback is very useful here because it's what you see from up close, and then through your eyes, and then you're able to see now through the stream exactly the same thing. So you can tell me, what are you doing there? Well, the problem is that it's, you know, I mean, I haven't done a great job of it, but there's a certain shape to the foot, right? When it's one side. So if it should be the other side, it would have to be flipped. And this thing doesn't flip. It doesn't have a flip option, which is a bit annoying. But it is what it is. Alright, let's see. Let's try to work on this big. Oh, you're annoying me. Yeah, go away. I think the one thing I'm finding is that in VR, one of the most common gestures is throwing stuff away. I found that a lot of the games and a lot of the demos and a lot of the mechanics that you see are all based on flicking motions, that kind of, like, you know, or the ability to throw stuff. Like in Job Simulator, you can, you know, throw stuff at people and all that, and it's just not very nice. Because you get to a point where you're seeing see the kids throwing stuff and throwing stuff and throwing stuff. So to them, right, I don't know for that. Enough throwing stuff away. Can you actually get the job done? Because it's it feels disrespectful. Constantly throwing stuff at the clients, and I just don't know if it's one of those things that they're gonna keep in their heads, and one day by mistake just throw someone on the client's head, you know, which would be hilarious, but not very good for the jobs. Right, let's try to get this flat foot done. Something like that. You go away. And then here, maybe we can shape it a bit more. What's this? This is, that's way too big. It's a bit better. I think that is kind of okay. I think that will do for now. Probably can use with a bit more. A bit more sole on the back. Don't know if I'm wasting my time doing this. let's do it easier. Let's just not you, not you, and then let's bring it out a bit more there. I think that might help the foot look a little bit more natural. Okay, and then I think that will do for now. We're just gonna I think with enough work it kind of starts taking shape. Just how much am I willing to do on it right now? It's a different matter. Oh, still have a bit there. A massive hole here. Oh, there we go. Just wanted to say I haven't forgotten about the retro games. I just feel like I need to finish this before I'm happy to go back to retro games. What is that? Shouldn't be there. There we go. Okay. Okay, so generally, in terms of shape, I think the body is getting there. Soldado skulls there. And then I think the rough body is getting there. I like to sort out the fingers a bit before we carry on. What else? That's it really, and then we can start doing details. Although already done a lot of details on the head, but There's much left to do. Okay, let's bring the light back onto the front so I can do a bit of the, a bit of the hand. See what we can do about the hand. I don't know. Not entirely sure about the hand. Somewhere. Kind of there. Yeah, so what we're gonna do with the hand, I'm not sure. One thing I was tempted to do was to actually let's have a go. We're gonna save this. Save as new. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out, I'm gonna try to duplicate this finger first. So let's take some guides. Where are the guides? What do you do with the guides? You just throw them away. Yeah, they're there. Okay. Let's do a bit of cheating here. Make this big. Take the capsule. Make it tiny. Size of a finger. Let's have a go. There. Kind of there. And then, whoa. There. Kind of that. So one option is to do that. To do each phalanx separately. The other way would be to use a wire and to do a finger like that. Like that. Like that. And the problem with the wire is that it has the first bit, so you have to kind of like do the finger like that. So that you can it kind of looks like, and it has like a 3D form of it, but I don't think the shading of it, as you can see it there, behaves the same as this shading. So we're gonna try to do it a slightly harder way. Let me just scratch my face. Right. Let's try that. Right. So the idea is, oh no, that's the wire. That sounds like montage music. Like I'm gonna get this right and it's gonna be amazing. Right, so one finger, that looks horrible. Let's see if we can make it a bit softer. The only way to make it softer is to have less traces, you know? Or probably to use something else like oil. I've been very silly and used this flat. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do for such a thing. I should have probably gone on with oil. It's just that when I see oil, or I see the name oil, I think of pretty experienced painting, and I'm not an experienced painter. You can see it from what I'm doing, and so I get scared and I decide to use something that reads more like marker or something similar. I'll learn one day to be a bit more adventurous with my brushes. I am thinking about seeing how the details come out if you use the oil brush rather than this one, the flat one. but it all depends on this actually looking anything half decent, and I'm not sure about it. Okay, there we go. So let's assume that that's one phalanx of that finger, and now let's select it like that, and so you can kind of put it there. Shame is that you can't give it any other dimensions. You can just make it bigger or smaller, and that's it. So in theory, we get rid of this and this and this, and what we can do now is, I shouldn't have unselected it. Oops. Let's undo that. Let's make a copy of it, put it here, and then now delete this, this. And now we're going to select it. That. Bring it in. Oops. Let's make another copy. See, the only problem is that this ends up being very small. But as a starting finger, I don't know. Maybe it does work. So all I need to do then is just add a bit of detail, like kind of take this. Cover all those bits there. Cover all those bits there. And then I just need to well, let me finish it, see what it looks like. And I think it looks a bit out of place. But in theory, what we could do here now is, let's move this out of the way, and let's grab the whole finger. Let's unselect that thing there, and then let's copy it there, and then we can delete those bits, and then we can select all of this and add it here. Just make it a bit bigger. Let's do it quickly to see what it looks like. Nice. they look very bony, you know. I don't know, maybe it will work as if you don't look at it too close, it actually looks okay. I don't know, maybe that's okay. That probably needs fattening a bit. We can figure out how to do that. Kind of like that. I think it looks more acceptable that way. Yeah, I mean the hand does need a bit of shaping, right? Let's see if we get rid of this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy, and we actually yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep soon as well. Have a good night and have a good start of the week tomorrow. Hope all goes well. And I'll see you. See you in the afternoon, hopefully. Yeah, I'll share some short clips. Yeah. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Did I say myself a finger? Yeah, here it is. Right, this one's gonna have to be much bigger. So let's get rid of these things here. Yeah, not quite. I kind of need. What do we need? How are we gonna do this? And the problem is that when you make it bigger, the thumb isn't that big, that long. So it messes it up. So what happens if we grab all of this, that, and select this bit here, and bring this a bit closer. Thing that might just work. Still needs to be bigger. I think that's kind of not wrong, but here's the difference. This needs to be even shorter, kind of like that. I need to grab all of this and select these bits that we don't need. Kind of like move it forward a bit. Right, I think we're gonna be done very soon for today. If you got any questions, last minute questions, if you're watching and you want to ask anything, I'm watching the YouTube chat, I'm watching the Twitch chat. I just can't see any events like follows and things like that, so otherwise just drop me a line on Twitter. Or any other contacts that you can see on my channel. Right, I think that's done it. I think that's more or less alright. The hand is very messy, I realize that, but my hope is that this is the kind of thing that from a distance won't be that visible. And also when I start making details, it won't be that noticeable. Now is this hand big enough? Can he cover his mouth with it? Let's see. Let's see if he can cover his mouth with it, because that to me will tell me. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I think that should be the right length, the right size. And I might cheat on the hand. We can't flip it. Maybe there is a way to flip it and I don't know it. I should have worked the mirror mode there. Yeah, I don't think we have a way. Okay, then that's gonna be it for today. Oh, did I leave a finger somewhere? Oh no, this is just a test finger. I wonder if I should like create a little let's see. It's gonna be, whoops, no, that's not what I wanted. Let's get rid of you. Go in there. Like that. And this can be where I put all these things that I use. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. That actually can go away. Can take some of that into here, just in case we need it later. And these things. Okay, let's take all these things, pop them, shrink them up a bit, and pop them in here. So everything's contained in that cube that we're gonna need to be using at one point or another, and we can just pick it from there. I think the feet are acceptable. We'll add some detail later, more, maybe add a bit more calf, certainly here, a bit more, maybe a bit more here, maybe a bit more leg there in general. I think here I don't want to add too much more detail either. I think flat bum is fine. And then we'll start doing, and we're gonna go with that kind of look. So with a yellow, we'll use some color like a bit like the yellow you see there, and we'll use it to like line up all the kind of like areas. And what I want to do as well, I'm thinking, is creating a pattern for this. So just before we do anything else, save it. And what I'm thinking is, like, if you were to do something like get a cube like that, and then I'm thinking maybe do something like that, and then when that's done like that, then we can do kind of like a darker one like that. And so you do something like very simple. And then the idea would be that you then select, oops, no, I didn't want to select it all. Get rid of that. Select that, and then kind of duplicate it, and then, I mean, this isn't right, but kind of like that. And so you then kind of select again, duplicate, and then just keep adding kind of like a texture. Yeah, I think it's probably best if I if you take a red like that, and then you kind of like delete these things, right? It's probably easier to do this. So you just take that, and then take a lighter color, and then you kind of apply it onto it like this, and then you can duplicate and make it many times, and maybe we'll make a pattern that will work on that, something like that. We'll see. Right, I think that's it for tonight. Let's see if we can I'll do some clips in a moment and share them up, but I think the hand is okay for tonight, and we'll try to do something similar for this hand next time. And once that's done, then we'll start getting a bit more detail. Like, I spend a lot of time in the face, you can see, but that still needs work. It still needs a lot of work. Lots of work. Anyways, that's it for tonight. So yeah. Thank you very much for coming over and watching, and as per usual, I'll see you soon. And where's my camera? There's my camera. Yep, see you soon.